Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming in a different area. I am in the basement of my house. It is partially finished. So I am working on this large, it is a very, very large mirror. I cannot get it on in one frame. But it's basically all of this. It's a very big mirror. And I have covered the frame part of it, or the mirror part of it, up with some craft paper. And I have sanded it down. That's the original look right there. Pardon my hands, I'm sanding, so they're really dirty. That's the, what do you call that? The original look of it. And I am sanding it down, stripping all the gold off because I just don't like it. It does not, when we originally purchased it from an estate sale, we thought it was going to match the kind of gold we have in our dining room. When we brought it home, we put it up and everything, and it turned out to be a little too gold, and I don't like it at all for that area. So we are going to relocate it, put it somewhere else. So I'm going to take you on a journey on how to paint this mirror. And here comes my dog again. I do pardon if I'm echoing. It's kind of empty down here. As you could tell, the carpeting is not there. However, it is finished, except we need to put the carpeting down. So, anyways, I am sanding it down for right now. Once I'm done sanding it, it's going to take me about next couple hours to sand the whole thing down. So once I'm done, I'm going to start painting it, wipe it down clean. I'm going to start painting it. And I am actually using the cashew Waverly chalk paint. And then I might not distress it. I'm not quite sure yet. But if you guys would please hit the subscribe button so you can stay with me on this journey of how to redo this, upcycle this mirror. And if you hit the bell buttons right next to the subscribe button, YouTube will let you know when I am uploading the videos. So we might do this as a part 1, part 2. So I'm going to take this as part 1 of this video, or it might just go into one full video, depending on the length and the process and procedure on how I take care of it. So I hope you guys will stick around by hitting the subscribe button and the bell button so YouTube can notify you. Until my next video, take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm back to actually paint it. The first color that I will be doing is the gray color. In my previous video, I showed it to you guys. I used it for, it's called Rock Garden, and I used it for my porch table. I do want a little bit of gray showing through when I distress it, because where this mirror will be going, I have a gray wall and gray furniture and stuff in that area. So I wanted to bring out a little bit of gray. So the first coat that I'm going to be doing underneath is gray. And then I will go over it with cashew chalk paint and then distress it. So like I mentioned in my previous video, or my intro of this video, this is going to be in parts because, first of all, this project is huge. I have only stripped it down to just kind of like the wooden part. I took all the shiny part off as best as I can. There's some areas like right there, I can't do it because of the way it's curving and stuff. The sandpaper won't, go in that little area. It's very hard, which that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. So this is the mirror, and I will be painting it. And then once I'm done painting and it dries, I will bring you back here to show you how I do it with the cashew paint and then the distressing. So as a matter, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it that gray. I'll paint it cashew, and then I'll bring you guys back when everything is dry 100% to show you guys how I distress it and the distressed and finished product, basically. So I will see you guys in my next. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm giving the mirror a second coat of cashew paint, the chalk paint, Waverly chalk paint in cashew. and I really, really love the way it's turning out. The color is really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this section of it, and I just thought to show you guys how I'm actually doing it. Just in case, I did give it a gray undertone paint. So that way when I distress it, you could see a little bit of the gray instead of the obnoxious gold or the wood that was coming out of it. I didn't really like that wood color, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I'm just basically doing rough painting. It's nothing very systematic or specific to what I'm doing. And this is one of the makeup, or I'm so sorry, not makeup brushes, paint brushes that I got from Lowe's, and I think it's like a cheap brand. It might be theirs, I don't know. It's not a brand name or anything. So you guys can also take this outside and spray paint it. I just didn't feel the need to do so because, I mean, it's big, but it's not that big that I have to take it outside and paint it. I'm also doing the sides of it. It's really dark down here, guys. I'm so sorry. But I am doing the sides of it as well, just to give it an even coat of paint all around. And if you could see, this one has a hole right here, right there, which I'm perfectly fine with because I love the imperfections of it. It just makes it more interesting, brings character. So I'm not filling those up or with wood filler or anything of that sort. I'm just leaving them as is. And they're quite like maybe 2 or 3 of them that are like that. So yeah, I don't really mind them. They don't bother me one bit. So I am going to finish painting the rest of it. Oh, you know what? No, I do have a little bit left. I'm going to go ahead and finish painting, and I will be back to show you guys how I'm distressing it. Now, I am actually debating if I want to wet distress the whole thing or use these sandpaper. I did purchase this. It's a Gator handy block, but 80 grit. It has 80, 120, and 220. I don't know if I use this, it's going to leave streaks, you know, like sanding marks. So I'm going to test it in like a small little area in a corner somewhere, and we'll see what happens. So I will be back to record the finishing touches I will be doing on here. So I will talk to you guys in a bit. Take care.